Northern African sky. Sometimes I feel that you really know me.
It's the Sunday version of Mansfield Today. If you do like it, then go to Mansfield Today. That's the number 2, no spaces in that word, .com, and like it. And you can check out all the shows on YouTube by simply searching for Mansfield Today. As I said, don't put any spaces in there and your search will be a lot quicker. Right, next up, who doesn't know her?
I don't know. Who doesn't? I'm sure there's some people who don't.
Melanie Walker. How many TV productions have you done? Come, thumbs up, more or less, ish.
15, 20?
Yes.
Somewhere, we were talking about where I'm presenting specifically, about that.
You started behind the scenes in television.
I did indeed. I started at the SABC back in the early 80s as a production secretary, and then went into script writing. And then because of my modeling career, they said, well, why don't you try presenting? And I decided to be an adventure girl, action girl. Was been doing stunts on movies, and the next thing I knew, I was flying around the country in a helicopter.
Treasure hunt.
Yeah.
There is one story which we will get to at some stage on this particular show about her former modeling days. We're going to tell that. We're going to tell that story.
Which one?
I'm referring to Miss Hillbrow. Yes, which you won, by the way.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
And you're talking about when I fell on my ass.
Oh, okay, right there. She just said it herself. Just get it over with.
Get it over and done with.
And now you're a gardening fundi.
Apparently so. I think it's also just about, I mean, we all get to a stage where we think I'd like to grow stuff. And I think specifically during lockdown last year, everybody was like stuck at home and they thought, well, what am I going to do? Let's grow a garden. And the biggest question I got from everybody is, how do I grow things that I can eat? Right. And edible gardening has become
huge.
It went huge, like you can't believe, with all the different seeds coming out and this, that, and the other. But the first question everybody would say to me, what do I need to do to prepare for it?
Okay.
Have you prepared your garden for your winter crop yet, Jeremy?
Let me think about that quickly. No.
All right. Now, basically what it boils down to is if you are going to grow vegetables, whatever's in the soil is going to go into the veggies and it's going to come into your body. So you need to make sure that whatever you're putting into that soil is not going to be detrimental to your health, because obviously you want a more healthy lifestyle. That's why you're growing your own food, yeah?
Okay.
So you need to prepare your soil for at least 2 weeks before you put anything into it to get it growing.
How do you prepare soil?
Add a lot of compost, dig it all over, allow it to just sit down for about 2 weeks, add some decent organic fertilizer, and then you can actually start planting, whether it's from seeds or seedling. But at the moment, this time of the year, we're in May, maybe a bit late to do a lot of the seeds that you might want to put into the ground. There's a whole bunch of different vegetables that grow fantastic. Everything is winter, nothing's going to grow, there's no squashes, there's no tomatoes, but it's the best time of year to be growing stuff which is really good for you for winter time. And I have to say, it's all the ones that make you flatulent.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, Mel.
Cruciferous vegetables are absolutely so good for you. Cruciferous vegetables, they grow in the shape of a cross. And it's all of your veggies like cauliflower, cabbage, kale, which seems a lot of people like. I don't particularly care for it. Spinaches, Chinese greens, all of those will grow beautifully. But at this stage, I mean, if you're going to go for seeds, like these, you'd put those into the ground and tamp them down quite nicely, look after them, make sure that you're putting 4 for each one plant that you want, because you need to have 1 for the insects, 1 to blow away, 1 for the birds, and 1 for you. Okay. But I would suggest at this stage going out and getting, if you're a novice gardener, going out and getting yourself seedlings and then just planting those straight into the ground. There's a range of stuff, and if you're wondering what can I plant, well, you go to your nearest garden center, see what they've got, and that's what you put into the garden. Okay, that's simple. It's that easy. So look after your soil. Look after the soil. It's from soil to soul. And by the way... Oh, that is so true. Wow, and it's not a fallacy about compost, okay? I used to think, nah, it's a marketing gimmick. They just want to sell more products. And I thought, well, I'm not going to put compost. I make my own compost now because that is a soil conditioner. So the compost is actually food for the soil. Fertilizer is food for the plants. And the plants are food for you. It's that easy. Make sure that your soil is 100% done. And then you shouldn't have any problem with growing anything else. Thank you, Mel. Cool.
Lovely to see you.
And you. It's been a while.
It has been a while. And we'll catch you again next week, right here on The Leisure Show on Mansfield Today.